right, so I went to my first used curriculum sale ever, and I may have overdid it a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys the fun things that I picked up from there and yeah, give you guys a little insight. All right, so the first thing that I got was a Leilun Lad of Courage. And I got this, I can't remember where the recommendation came from, but when I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna grab it. And I got that for $1 because by the time I came around, it was like 50% off of everything on the table. So I had a $2 sticker, so I paid a dollar for it. So I got a steal of a deal with Matthew C, y'all. I got the entire Zeta Matthew C for $25. So she was asking 30 for it. It was towards the end. And I was like, would you take 25? And she took 25. I was like, oh my gosh. Like this is like over $100 and something dollars, and I for $25. It has the student workbook and it's brand new. None of the pages are used. The instruction manual, the test book, and the DVD, all for $25. I was like, yes, please. And my oldest is going to be working his way through Zeta next year. So I'm like, yes, I paid $25 for your entire curriculum. Next thing I got, we're studying ancient times with Biblioplan next year. So anything ancient times that I found, I grabbed it, especially when it comes to like books and different things like that. I like to have like ample amount of like extra reading if the kiddos want to dive deep into different things. And so I found this Science in Ancient Greece for 50 cents and I grabbed that. I got the DK Experience Pyramid for $1. Thank goodness they have the little stickers or I'd forget how much I spent on these. I got Introduction to Biology. We're not studying biology, so I was like, Wendy, why did you grab this? But it was just like, I think it was like $0.25, and I was like, oh, okay, when we study biology, I can have this available for them to read. Y'all, help me. But my kids really like to read like encyclopedias and different things like that. So I'm like, you know, it's not gonna not be used, you know? I got Moses and the Desert Encounter. Now, like I said, we're studying ancient times, so we're gonna be studying about Moses and different things like that. I believe this is a Sunlight recommendation. So I got that. I got Inside Out and Back Again. I've heard good things about this book. Lots of people have recommended it. It's not the time that we're studying, but I love to have, like anytime I see these like really good books, I like to grab them. And I think I got it for $0.25. So back to ancient Greece and ancient times and all the things. I got Hour of the Olympics to read with my second grader next year. And Mummies in the Morning to read with him as well. I'm 1000% sure his little sister is going to join in. So this is for my littles. I got Return to the Tomb of Death. This is also going along with the ancient times. I got Hatchet by Gary Paulson. I actually paid 50% off. Like I waited. We were there like for 3 hours, and by the end, everything was like 50% off. Sorry, I have a bird that's squeaking in the back of me, so I hope you guys can hear me. But I paid $1 for it. So I waited till the end when everything was 50% off and grabbed all the things. I got a McGuffey's First Eclectic Reader. I got the first book. My daughter loves to read, and so even though we're not doing McGuffey's, I figured she can have this as a book that she can read, you know? And I've heard such good things about it. So I'm like, let's grab it. Let's add it to the collection for $2. I got Magic Treehouse Day of the Dragon King. The Mouse and the Motorcycle by Beverly Cleary. Ralph S. Mouse. We listened to Ralph and the Motorcycle and we really liked it, so I thought I'd grab a physical copy. And then since they already liked it, I grabbed the first one. I got Guinea Pig in the Garage. Where has the guinea pig gone? I got James and the Giant Peach, a classic. I got Mysteries According to Humphrey. I like to have all these fun books on hand and to add to our library because my kiddos they just like to consume and consume and consume. So I'm like, it's about time that I add a little bit more to it. So this came in a pack of 4 for $1. So it's Anne of Green Gables, Little Women, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I got Charlotte's Web, Black Ships Before Troy, The Story of Iliad, Joseph and the Brothers' Schemes. So my oldest is going to be doing a lot of like time management, building good habits, types of things during his 8th grade years to get ready for his high school year. And so I grabbed him 7 Habits of a Highly Effective Teen, which I will be going through with him just because this does come from a secular approach. And so I just wanted to come alongside him and guide him as we read through this. I got this nursery rhymes book for my baby. And what I love about it, it's got a CD to go with the nursery rhymes. So I can have him listen to it, or I can have his older sisters and brothers read it with him, or I can read it with him. But also it's very textile. And I love that so that he can touch it and feel it and like really get like a good look for all the nursery rhymes and stuff like that. That's something that I really miss about those like little years, is the nursery rhymes and all the things. So I really want to make sure to do a good habit of spending school time and dedicated time with him before going on to the other children. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. All right, I got Grammarland. This is more of the worksheets and answer keys to go along with the Grammarland book that I got. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it because I didn't even know they had a worksheet or like a workbook to go along with it. So I'm just like, well, it's $2. Let me grab it and see. So I'll let you guys know. But this actually has the entire Grammarland stories, but then in addition to that, it also has worksheets to go along with it. So we'll see. I don't know, because it's not going to be our grammar curriculum. It was just more of a fun read, but we'll see. We'll see. My oldest wanted to study French for next year, and I got this deal. I don't know if this is the French curriculum that we're going to use for him because it was just there, so I grabbed it, and it was like $30. And when I looked at the price online, it's like over $100 and something. So I was like, oh, let me grab this. But it's French for Children by Classical Academic Press, and it's the DVDs as well as the workbook, or the teacher's book, and the student book, and the answer key. So it's got the whole thing. Let me know if you've heard anything about Classical Academic Press French for Children. Let me know if it's any good, but because that's what we're gonna do next year. So for free, I got this like ancient history, a literature approach by Rhea Burge for junior high and high school. I don't know, it was free. They was like, hey, grab this. And I'm like, I'm already teaching ancient history. Why not? Maybe it's got some things some tips and tricks I can pick up from here. You know, it's free. So I grabbed that. I'll let you guys know if it's any good, but it seems as if it's got like good discussion questions in it and things like that to go along with certain living books. I'll let you know. And then I got Odysseus the Wanderer. So I got this book as well to go along with all the reads. Let me know, is this a good used curriculum haul? And check out this video right here to see what I got from Thrift Books.